What's up, everybody? Let's go. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We're good to go. Wait, there we go. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? It's, hey, what's up, Demon? Hello, Demon. The first person's name I see. TJ Tibbetts is here. Fry Minis is here. Ooh, can't wait for this weekend. We'll talk about that too. We're talking about potion shop names. Homebrew. The best potion shop name ever. Ava's here. Chimera's here. Luke, what's up, guys? Coulter Wilson in the house. Claret Corner's here. What is up? Reno's here too. Let's go, Reno. That's my guy. AJ. Hey, DC. Hey, what's up, AJ? AJE. Nate. Yo, 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 yo. Scatterbug's here. Francisco, Wild Turtle, Wicked Turtle. There you go. Oliver. Woo, people, we're rolling in now. We're rolling in. Made it to part 2. What did I miss? Oh, all right. So we'll get started. I just launched my second channel. The link for the second channel is down in the description. Dungeon Coach Plays. Me playing stuff. Mainly Dungeons and Dragons. How perfect is that, right? So that's down in the description. I have the intro to the campaign video down there. So if you aren't up to date with my campaign, that one video will get you the big picture of the entire world. It's a little long, but I wanted to paint the whole picture of my entire world setting that I homebrewed for my players. And then we are 9 sessions in. So this is part 2 in the live stream that I'm going to kind of come up with some stuff. I'm going to give you the rundown of what I'm needing and stuff, and then we will go from there. Show us Alcander. Actually... no, he's over there. He's right here. He's right there in this little thing, right? But me and Freminis are working on something for doing an Alcander showcase. So just stay tuned for that. But what we're gonna do this is a campaign builder live stream. Normally I do Q&As. We have the Q&As go through and all that kind of stuff. So if you do want to do a super chat or ask a question or something like that, I'd want it to be on topic of what's going on, maybe the campaign. If you have a campaign idea you want to really throw out there, because I'm going to be really focused on creating the stuff here, and there's going to be windows where I go over to chat and get you guys ideas, and we're kind of build some stuff together, and you guys have a chance to influence the world that I'm throwing at my players, because I think it's cool to have, you know, collaborative ideas to get the brain juices going, and we'll all see that happen right here, right now, live. I'm purposefully not ready for next session because I knew I wanted to do this live stream today. I had a section of time come up today and I was like, ooh, maybe I should flesh out some campaign stuff. But I purposely stopped myself because I knew I was doing a live stream tonight and I want to come into this raw and not have a bunch of stuff fleshed out and be like, look, guys, look what I did. I want you guys to see the process. So without what? Reno with a $50 super chat. Put me in your campaign as a foot soldier. Reno, with a $50 super chat, I am 100% adding you in as an NPC. In fact, we'll go to the board right now. Here we go. Session 10. I'm going to put here at the top to do a list. Reno, foot soldier. I got you, dude. I got you. I'm gonna add you in there. I'm gonna highlight it. I'm gonna make it in purple. Let's go. It's gonna be. I'm putting you in there. So I appreciate it, dude. For real. That's next level. Wow. Haven't had super chat like that in a while. That's crazy. Let's go ahead and get into it. Here we go. This is just some stuff that I already know is going to happen, leading into the part that they don't know what's going to happen. To give you guys an update and an overview or whatever is basically they are going, they're leaving the city. There was a big attack on the city. They fought through that. They had this big mass combat against a bunch of werewolves and lycans and stuff. And during that, or after that, I guess I should say, they had a little bit of downtime in the city to kind of rest and recover, and they were sent out on a mission. And they have an infiltration stealth mission to go out towards the ruins to the northwest and see what's going on there. Why are the other nations? There's the Grasslands nation of Shagra is going out there. They're kind of trying to take over the ruins and kind of explore some ruins. There's a big bunch of warfare battles happening around the ruins. The Wanderers are there, which is a group of It's like a nation of wandering people that are kind of like nomadic and stuff. They're viewed as savages, but they're really not. Also, if players are in here, you guys, I'll just kill your character. So I'm just kidding. But they're heading off that way. There's a bunch of action going on around the ruins. What are in the ruins? Who knows? I know, but that's what we're going to flesh out here. And there's a stealth mission. So the two things here, which I guess, oh wait, hold, more super chats? What's going on here? What's going on here? And me as a corpse of a bard who was slain in battle. TJ Tibbets. So TJ is the corpse. Ooh, corpse on battlefield. If y'all want to get put in the campaign, that's funny. Put me in as Daddy of the Gods. Totally equal. Fry Minis, I'm sorry. You have to donate at least $2.01 to have the to become an NPC. I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. Maybe I should have a super chat thing where you can turn yourself into an NPC. That's interesting. Because Reno has set the bar to become an NPC. TJ Tibbets is a dead NPC, and Fry Minis is Daddy of the Gods. That's funny. All right. So, what's up, Kirby? What's up, Lizzie? All right, here we go. This is Notion. If you have any questions, this is Notion was what I use for campaign prep stuff. It's pretty awesome. Also, side thing is a lot of you can be up to date 100% on the campaign. I make videos every single week right after the session, and I give it to my patrons. They get early access by about 2 months worth of early access to the up-to-date campaign log of everything. I just went public with everything, so it'll all kind of be delayed and everything, and it helps me kind of keep things flowing there. And starting a new channel with everything else going on is a lot, so helps me kind of slow things down. But here we go. This is the pre-mission check-in. They're going to check into the thing before they head out, and I'm going to get them some equipment and stuff, get some potions, give them some options before they head out. This is some plot nuggets that I am reminding myself of. There's trouble. The church is onto them. They're on to... they lied to the church, and the church is upset with them. And then Q's grandmother is in the church, and she's getting treated there, but she's really getting brainwashed. Ooh, curveballs. So here we go, session prep. Let's go. This is my to-do list, my checklist for what I need for the session, right? They're going to travel to the ruins. That's one. So we got travel right here. They're going to travel to the ruins, and then I want to give them some choices of ways to approach with how they're going to come about this mission that they're on, and then the actual stealth mission itself of what stealthy things going on there, and then the dungeon delving into the ruins. Those are the main checkpoints all through here. Also, side note, I am literally sick right now, so I apologize if I'm like randomly like because my whole family came down. We got something going around. Yeah, but don't worry, it's nothing crazy. It's not any sort of COVID stuffing. But I gotta do that. I had to keep going here, guys. I had to do this because I want to do this. I want to get the session prepped with you guys. So that being said, the to-do list is done. Let's go. Can't stay, Jaden. It's all good. It's all good. Get better ASAP. Yeah, I need to, because this weekend's LayerCon, and I'm going to be at LayerCon. The DM Layer is doing a convention, and I'm going to be there. It's the first convention I'm going to, so that'll be cool. Anyway, I'll keep you guys up to date with that. I'll probably make a little, little plug thing, show behind the scenes video or something I'll put out there. Oh, thanks, Raging DM. Thanks, Raging DM. I was just looking at the chat and a side comment. I appreciate you, dude. That's exactly what I'm here for. I appreciate that. Okay, so let's prep this situation. I'm going to go through this, and then I'm going to show windows where I'm like, what do you guys think? And I'll ask the question. I'll give my thoughts on it as I let the chat build up, and then I'll go through the chat and see where we're at. So for travel encounters, I have them getting attacked by the church, because like I said, that they are on their shit list, and they knew that they got lied to, so they're going to ambush them at some point. So on the way out there, they're going to travel out there. Cool, no worries. I got that covered. I want to have some sort of good encounter, that they encounter something good that's happening around the area. Maybe they encounter some sort of but again, right in this part right here, I'm not worried on too much. And this is, I guess, my first DM tip, game prep tip here is not to focus too much on the things that you're okay with, right? Like I was just about to go into like, okay, like good encounter, and let's do a random, like I have a random encounter table. Actually, here we go. Boom. Oh, that's funny. You can't even see. Let me fix the view there. All right, cool. There we go. So this is a random encounter table. I have a nighttime encounters. I have magic tables. I have long rest tables. I have different stuff like that. And then in my DM binders tab here, I gotta switch everything over to, there we go. I got D20 encounters for a bunch of different things that could happen. A bunch of different things for random encounters. And then I have a table here. This is pretty cool. It's a creature table, a what's the creature doing table, and a twist table. So I could probably make a video on this. I'm about to have a whole bunch of videos on random encounters though. But I roll a D12, a D10, and a D8. I roll all of those at the same time, and it happens on this table. And it's that thing that's doing that thing, and there's a twist of some kind. So y'all put random numbers in the chat from 1 to 12. I'm going to have you guys generate this thing. Random, the first numbers in the chat that actually apply to the tables, y'all spit that out there. And then, whoa, I don't want to take more of your time, but well, yeah, I did. Here's more love. Reno, what the heck, Reno? $25 super chat. Thanks, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. Wow, and he didn't even throw it out. Your NPC is gonna be a bigger part now. I'm gonna try and make him live. Maybe he's gonna join the party and like help guide them or something. I'm gonna have Reno be. He's gonna be a big player, dude. Because that's huge. I appreciate it, man. Oh, here we go. We got the numbers. Here we go. So, oh, thank you, Jason. Appreciate that. All right, Chimera says 7, so we got a good magic caster. They're going to be a wanderer or from the mountain nation. Okay, cool. Next number that applies, because Fryminy's number does not apply, is another 7, and they're eating or sleeping, eating or setting up camp. And then the next number is Coulter with a 4. They're trapped, tangled, or captured. Okay, cool. So this encounter would literally me pulling out my butt as a dungeon master. There's some sort of caster that is setting up camp and they're eating something and they get trapped, tangled, or captured, right? So I would say, and this is just how it comes into my head right now, you guys could think of something totally different, but I would have the twist happen later. So here's what would happen. So the good magic caster they come across, it would probably be someone from the Wanderers that's gotten separated, and they have a little arcane dome that's like a Leomund's tiny hut situation. There's a dome that they're inside of, and they'd be inside of a dome eating food inside of a dome. Cool. And then the players would see that this would be the encounter. They kind of like interact with it, careful. And on the table here, I have a good magic caster. If you notice, a 6 is an evil magic caster. The good magic caster, they'd walk up to him and be like, "What's going on? Like, what's this person doing?" And they'd be poking around. And if they engaged with them, they might have a little quick like standoff. But then they're like, "Oh, hey, everything's cool, everything's fine." But here's the curveball. This is when the trapped / tangled or captured thing comes in. They would be this person's being hunted, and while the players are interacting with them, they get found. And the Grasslands Nation, because it makes sense in my world setting that the Grasslands Nation would be hunting down one of the Wanderers. So you see how this table is so agnostic, so separated from anything. It's not tied and locked down. It's very vague, so I can sweep in there and make it make sense. So, and then as they're talking to this friendly caster that just had, boom, a combat breaks out with some Grassland Nation guards coming in there, and then there's we need to apprehend this prisoner, and there's this whole, and now do they defend this person or do they help them catch this person? Maybe that they're bad, I don't know. And there's a cool encounter that just happened out of nowhere that the chat numbers threw out there. So there you go. And then the caster asked the party to help in something, set up a large tent or something similar. During the setup, a trap is sprung and the caster plus a party member end up hanging. Yeah, exactly. See, so Chimera took it in a whole nother direction, right? Where the caster needs help setting up camp, and maybe they are a caster that is injured, or maybe why do they need help setting up? Maybe they're separated from whatever, all that kind of stuff. Okay, you guys get the picture. Okay, I don't want to go off into this random example of an encounter system, but I go back to say all of that to say that I'm good with, oh, sorry, you can't see that. There you go. I am good when it comes to travel encounters. We're okay. I'm not too worried about that. So I'm just going to go ahead and check this box, and I'm not going to check in these, but I'll come back to that after the stream and stuff. So there's that. All right, cool. Next one is choices for stealth and info approach tactics. How they're going to come up to this thing. So what I want to have happen now, what I want to have happen is I want the feeling I want to give them at the tables. I want them to feel like they're on a stealth mission, right? I want them to go on a stealth mission so that they have to be sneaky and use their skills in different ways to hide themselves and infiltrate and stuff like that, right? So again, I have nothing prepared. So I want them to infiltrate. Infiltrating the ruins doesn't feel right just yet because I want them to infiltrate the Grasslands Nation, which is like, imagine like a military base set up in the middle of, like, you know, the forest or the woods or something like that, and they've set up a bunch of different tents. There's a bunch of different outpost things that they've set up as like a battlegrounds to get ready to go into the ruins, and this is where they need to break into to get some information, some tactics, and all that kind of stuff. So here is where I'm going to throw this out to you guys, and then I'm going to brainstorm, and we'll see what happens. Hey, we have 50 people now. So what types of things, in fact, I even have a sketch pad here to draw with you guys and be like, oh, maybe there's a building over here and there's a whatever. So we'll see if we need to use that. But what I'm going to throw out to you guys is, and then I'm going to brainstorm, and then I'm going to read the chat, is what types of stealth mission curveballs should I throw at them? Maybe not even necessarily curveballs, just objectives, things around, you know, like maybe there's a guard hut, you know, like throw out things for this, this type of situation where they can interact with and different possibilities. And I love doing this, splitting up the party. What different types of avenues of stealthy interactions can they have approaching into this thing to try and get to the officer's chambers that has all this information and maybe maps and data and stuff, or maybe an individual, maybe they go in there and they kidnap somebody and interrogate them. I don't know. So what types of things are there to stealthily interact with missions, tasks, objectives, etc.? Okay, that's what I'm throwing out there. Now, before I read the chat, I'm going to kind of list off some stuff that's in my head, and I'll probably write it. I'll go ahead and write it down right here. So let's, in fact, I'm going to make it a floating thing, right? What? Oh, it's in the middle of this. All right, whatever. Okay. So I'm seeing some type of outlooks. There's outlooks in a tower, outlook tower. That's around, because if you think logistically what makes sense, there would be like some sort of like lookouts to make sure people don't enter in. There's it's next to one side next to forest / woods / mountain. No, not mountains. That wouldn't make sense from where they're at right now. Water. They could set up next to water. So I'm trying to think of entry points for them to be able to brainstorm around. Why is it not pressing enter? There we go. Outpost tower, sneak in. There's some sort of gate. So I'd say there's a gate / fence / it's the Grasslands Nation. So trenches. The Grasslands Nation is known for their agriculture and like digging of things like trenches and burrows and stuff like that. So they'd have like a trench or moat, trench / moat. There's a moat that they could have to get around. That's sweet. Oh God, what square root? What? Okay, the / makes me want to say, what did I say? Oh yeah, moat. There we go. All right. So, and then once they get in there, I'm about to read chat, but I want to again show my little brain process here, and then we can collaborate. That's all outside stuff, but then they get inside, and I want them to be able to have some stuff going on inside. I don't want to do patrols because the patrols are going to be in the wanderers whenever they try and get into the ruins. That's more of a wanderer type thing, have patrols. So they get inside now, and there's going to be a classic guards everywhere type thing, but there needs to be guards not in a certain place. Guards everywhere, except, and this is where I'll stop. Okay, so I'll let the continuation happen now. So let's see what we got going. Coulter, perhaps the caster's trying to escape from. Oh, okay, I was talking about the caster. Dog. Ooh, dog. Interesting. Interesting. The dog. This would be a dog would be more makes sense more for the grasslands instead of the wanderers. So I do like that. I do like that. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna have actually no the wanderers. Man, I like the dog. I really do like the dog. So I'm gonna put that on the wanderers. So wanderers, dog slash animal, scout. I like that. I really like that. Nice fry. I'm gonna cut up a rope bridge across a ravine. A good guard shack on one side. Rope bridge. I feel like a rope bridge would be a little bit too hard to set up for them. But maybe in the ruins area. In the ruins area, there could be a rope bridge, but then it's the ruins, so I'm gonna stay away from that one. Maybe other groups stealthing around something too. Oh wow, there was something. This was a thing I wanted to do that literally Oliver, I had that thought earlier today. It's so funny that you just reminded me of it, but I'm going to put that in the Wanderers. There's a Grasslands stealth team entering in as well to try and get there. Right. So again, also just to make sure y'all see what I'm doing, there's an initial thing. I told you there's two things, right? One is to break into the Grasslands base and see what's going on. Second is going to be getting to the ruins. To be in the ruins is where the wanderers are. So this is kind of like two stealth missions. So I'm even now as a dungeon master, maybe I should rethink if I do have that be two stealth missions. You see what I'm saying? Because I want to have the theme of stealth and sneaking in, but I don't want to do it back to back. So maybe I cut the Wanderers stealth mission or I could cut the Grasslands stealth mission. See, this is the like I want to have these thoughts out loud with you guys, and then I'm coming back to chat. But do I want to have them? Do I need to have them break into the Grasslands base when I could have it be an option? You know what? I'm gonna have it be an option to where they could sneak into the Grasslands base, get some information, and then maybe that information. Ooh, key. Here we go. Key. Whoops. Z key. Key info helps them sneak around the wanderers and get to the ruins faster. And it's where they meet the other stealth team. All right. Cool. See, let's all right. Coming together already. All right. We got to get back to the thing. Maybe, okay. Some old bases may have secret entrances, escape routes underground, or it could be abandoned trenches, foxholes. Okay, I'm going to add that. I like that. Secret entrances. Buried. Ooh, love it. If they were infiltrating via impersonation, you could have an officer potentially recognize that they are not one of the soldiers. So I would say that impersonation situation is going to go up here. Guards everywhere. I'm gonna put impersonation. I don't know how to spell. If they're infiltrating, okay, yeah. Unrelated Tiamat attack. I hate you. I'm gonna ruin your game this weekend. Guards walking en route, patrol patterns, carrying torches so they have a 30-foot vision circle around them. I love that for the wanderers. That the patrol with torches at night. Cool. Patrol guards with dogs. They must travel through a nearby creek to get close to cover without the mud to hide the scent. Ooh, dogs, animal scout, cover their scent. Meet the other stealth team. Learn about. I can't type. Learn about dog scent tricks to beat it. All right. So I want to give them, if they do choose to go to the Grasslands place first, I want to give them tools and advantages and tips to be able to make their life easier on the second part. So it feels like it's worth them doing it. You know what I mean? So there's that. Patrol girls stumble across thieves and everyone has to pretend they are supposed to be there. Hi, okay, there's a nice one. They stumble across thieves. Oh, they stumble. Well, actually, that ties into the Grassland stealth team. They're trying to enter in as well. Or the impersonation thing getting caught. So I think that theme's in there already. Nice. And then patrol guards with dogs must. Okay, yeah. They could witness another spy infiltrator get caught, maybe dragged off, even killed. Ooh. Party finds another rival faction scout also sneaking about. So the Grasslands are going to try and get what's another rival place that could be sneaking in here. The Wanderers, ooh, maybe in the Grasslands place. Maybe in the Grasslands, Wanderers sneaking into Grasslands base. Interesting. So then they can have it in both places. Here's another little timeout moment. If I were to do this right now, we have Wanderers sneaking into the Grasslands base, and then down here we have Grasslands sneaking into the Wanderers base, right? So we have both versions. Whichever version happens first, I'm going to scrap the second version. See what I'm saying? So I have this cool theme of like seeing somebody else also sneaking in, and whichever one they go to, that's the one that they're going to see and have happen. And then the other one that's not going to be there because that'd be a repeat theme, but that's really cool. I like it. Reese Star is here again to stay. What's up, Reese? Guards everywhere except for the stables. There was the except, okay? Except for the Water's Edge stables, whatever's on that side, like the shitter. I want to say the shitter. So anything over there that's like where there's less people because it's where the water is, and maybe there's there's stuff in the water. Freaking alligator monster in the water. And if they go the water route, this is now sprinkling in combat into this thing. Alligator monster in the water. I need to highlight this in red so that I can make sure that I go snag some sort of... Oh, I already know what I'm going to put in there. Oh, there's going to be a water skink, like a Ooh, yeah. This is awesome. Oh, this is cool. Okay. That's why there's no monster on the water's edge. Monsters in the water, and they have... Yeah, and maybe the monster is afraid of something. Alligator monster in the water. Key is what is this alligator monster afraid of, or its weakness, or maybe it's a certain type of maybe it's electricity. Yeah. So electric pulse near shore's edge. We just lightning, like electric damage as they enter it, which they'll be fine for them. It maybe zaps them or whatever, but then they'd be fine. And that's all that keeps the monster at bay. Okay, cool. I really like this. This is awesome. All right. Small ambush that could never end. Wait. I gotta get caught up. Guards everywhere except for stables. Yeah. And see, look, isn't that so awesome? Time out. Okay. Chimera just threw out there guards everywhere except for the horse stables. And y'all just saw the little rant mind journey I just went on. They're not in the water. They're stables. They're not in the stables. And there's the shitter there because there's nothing next to the water. But why would they not be next to the water? Why would they not defend the water? Oh, there's a creature in the water. Ooh, there's a creature in the water. And how would they keep the creature out? They have electricity things, and that's all. But it'd be fine for the players, but not for the monster. Woo, love it. All right. Anyway, I'm feeling good, guys. I was feeling like my stomach was kind of upside down and twisting and turning, but we're homebrewing. Feeling it. Kale David, Coach, I'm in the middle of running a Wednesday night game, but saw the notification. Can't wait to get back. Play your game, bro. Play your game, Kale. Small ambush could occur in the encampment of the rival faction, allowing for infiltration. Ooh, some sort of chaotic attack. Yeah. I'm gonna do this. Chaos other faction attacks. Yeah. I'm going to highlight this whole thing. I'm going to highlight this in yellow because this is the similar thing that we have going on between the two. I like that. Except outhouses. That's the shitter. There you go. Fox doors that stun players. Interesting, with some sort of traps and stuff. I don't know. Ooh, the ruins would have traps. For sure, the wanderers would have traps. Traps. Okay. Can y'all see that? Okay, yeah. Searching for food. Yeah, the trenches are like in World War One, so it's basically a maze. They need to sneak through the entry point to the first HQ. Yeah, maze of where did I put the fence? Moat. It's a maze of a moat. Love it. Stealth missions in a row is not necessarily a bad thing. Yeah, Reese, because I see what you're saying, and y'all saw me work through that in my head of like, oh, maybe I scrap one, but I was like, if I make them very different from each other. They asked for a stealth mission, so it's not bad. And as long as I sprinkle in stuff like a combat, like an impersonation, like these types of things to kind of keep it spicy, then I think it'll be totally fine. So have 2 stealth missions. Okay, yeah. Incoming supplies from the main kingdom for them to hide in. Oh, I like that. So Grasslands is going to have... Whoa, where'd I go? Grasslands is going to have supplies coming in to restock. Cool. Blah, 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 blah. So then we got Vile. Where are we at? Incoming spies. There we go. Nice, Vile. Turn one stealth mission into hidden chase, cat and mouse, both avoiding types of situation. Interesting. See, I don't know if I want to do that, because if they get caught in this situation, it's super bad. And then I'm turning into a prison hold, and then that kind of slows down the story. Not that I won't freaking catch them. If they screw up, I'm gonna freaking catch them. But yeah, once into a hidden chase. I think it might be, well, see, they're not trying to catch anyone necessarily, because their mission is information. It's not a person, because I totally think I would jump on this, and it's a great idea, Jason. If they're trying to find someone, but they're just trying to get information. And then the second part in the Wanders, they're trying to get into a location of the ruins. So, you know what I'm saying? Cool. What's up, Chandler? What's up, Charlie? Is it alligator, an alligator-like monster? It's not just an alligator. Oh, no. It's going to probably be this either a basilisk type looking thing, or it's like it's a salamander thing. It's a mini I have up there. I already have in my head for it. Super cool. Let's see what else. Where are we at? I'm almost caught up. Sweet, let's go. Alligator warded off with some kind of smell. Yeah, I could do a smell, but it's also in the water, so maybe there's like something nasty in the water. Maybe I could put some nasty something, electric pulse, or some sort of nasty chum / smell. We'll do that. We'll say that just in case. We'll see whichever one I go to in the moment. Could have an option for the party to create a distraction that will pull the guards away, like a magical surge in the ruins or traveling animal pack. Ooh. And for the ruins, I can have some sort of crazy magic. Boom. There you go. Chaos other faction is good, but Tiamat is bad. Oh gosh. Yes, that's good. Tiamat is a terrible option here. And you know, bro, we talked about this, bro. I can't use the Tiamat thing until the Tiamat mini comes out, and I spend $400 on it, because I'm not doing that. Yeah, that's a crazy one. But no, Tiamat would be a left field out of the park. What? A croctopus. Nice, Reese. I like that. The shitter would have bad smells. Oh my god, come here. It's connecting the shitter to the thing. So maybe I would go with the smells. That's funny. Water-based Behir. The Behir. Honestly, Twilight. That's what it is. It's a Behir. That's the word I was looking for. Very nice, Twilight. Okay, cool. All right, so time out. Here we go. We're back now. We're back. Cool. Love it. Oh, also, look at the boss. Look at the boss right here. Reno is still the boss, getting hacked down from his thing from before. Didn't even see that up there. Normally I say the whole time because we do a Q&A. But anyway, so now we have all of these things. We have all these things going on that we've had for this infiltration situation. Again, I'm now gonna jump away from that. I'm jumping away from that, right? We're on a roll here, people. This is a mistake I think some people make. Then there's different parts of the brain and different parts of creation and creativity and all that stuff. So I think we're in a zone right now, and me talking about the zone is kind of bringing us out of the zone. So I'm gonna make it quick. But in this, throw stuff at the wall, just start saying stuff, and then see what happens. That's a certain type of creation, right? And I want to keep that ball rolling into the next phase instead of refining, right? If we break this down and I start like, okay, so here's the base. All right, here's the base. We're here, and then there's going to be the waters right here, and all that kind of stuff. If we start shifting into that type of creation, I don't know. You know, I feel like that's going to be start to slow down the flow, right? So here we go. If Prime Minister's in there, $2 super chat. Banderhoptober. I think I said it right. Again, still don't even know what that thing is. But there we go. So now I'm going to transition into the ruins, the dungeon delving, right? One of the biggest mistakes I made in my first campaign that I did is I threw a dungeon at them of like some bandits. There's like some culty type bandits that I threw out, like session 3 or something. They went into this like underground situation, and that was super cool. But then I never threw a dungeon at them for like 15 or 20 sessions. For a long time. They didn't go into a dungeon. Now we did plenty of stuff, world exploring, going into towers and stuff like that, but never a dungeon, right? And so I really want to make sure that we have a dungeon that really feels like a dungeon, and then I can sprinkle that out through in later times as well, right? First rule of the Brainstorm Club is not to talk about the Brainstorm Club. Follow TM. What flow TM? Flow. Yes, state of flow. Exactly. Yeah, that's what it's called. Very nice. Very nice, Reese. Okay. So speaking of flow, let's keep flowing. So they have gone to they have a crossroads. There's a crossroads to go into the grasslands thing. There's a caravan approaching. I'm going to have all these different types of things that they could figure out. And then there's the wanderers, which have located themselves in the ruins. They're in the ruins already, and there's going to be patrols and whatnot in the ruins. But then there's going to be a time where they enter into the ruins. They find a secret compartment or secret entrance to the ruins. They start delving into the ruins, right? And one thing, just realized this. Here we go. We're in the ruins mode now. Okay. Some sort of special key to enter is them, right? So why would they find the entrance to the ruins and the Wanderers have a base camp here that they've been outposted on? Why would the Wanderers not have found it? If it was such a known location, why would it, you know what I'm saying? Like there should be some sort of like ability that they have that other normal people don't, right? And I have enough pulls, I have enough strings to pull on that, that they do have special things going on. Each of the four of them do. Watch the video I did on character. But that is going to be the key to enter into this dungeon that they get to after this whole thing's going down. So to finish setting up this whole thing, and then I'll go back to the comments. Egyptian monument tombs. Oh yeah. Ooh, a mummy. What if there's a mummy in this thing? That'd be cool. Why are the Wanderers in the ruins? Perhaps you said it and I missed it. Oh yeah, Reese. So the Wanderers are the fallen nation of the Hilltop Nation. There used to be 10 nations. The Hilltop Nation was the last, technically the last nation to fall in battle to Abraxas, the fake BBEG. But again, this is all wrapped up in the video. But the Hilltop Nation is now the Wanderers, which is this roaming nation of people. Their leaders, there's 5 leaders. They know of all of the shenanigans going on, and they're trying to figure it out themselves. They are the most in the know of any of the remaining nations, and they are trying to get the answers as to what's going on and how to stop it, right? So they know that the water's corrupted, so they're cutting off water supply to other cities, and the other cities see them as these savages, but really they're just trying to save people. They're trying to save these other cities by cutting off this polluted water supply and stopping that from getting to the people. But the people think that they're trying to drought, put us in a drought. They're taking our water. We need to get it back. So they like keep fighting against the Wanderers. So the Wanderers know that these ruins have some sketchy stuff inside. They don't know necessarily what, but they know that this is not good and they need to protect it and not let people enter it because it could unleash something, which the players will unleash. And they're basically protecting the rest of the world against stumbling into the ruins because they know something's bad and going on here. But the Wanderers aren't trusted, and maybe the players could run into the Wanderers because in session 4 they made real good friends with the Wanderers in this certain band of them, but this is a separate band of the 5. Okay, anyway, this is all kind of getting into some lore stuff now, so we're going to shift it back. All right. Anyway, so the ruins, they need a special key to enter. Don't worry, I got that covered. But I'm talking about now, they find the ruins. They find the ruins, they enter into the dungeon. What's in this dungeon, right? Brainstorm mode, right? Before I give y'all the primer, before I give y'all the prep, let me catch up in chat. AJ Pickett's here. Let's go. Oh, AJ Pickett. Right when I start talking about lore, AJ Pickett swings in. The tomb opened by redirecting a river flow. Ooh, I like that. AJ coming in. AJ, you were the one that said the Egyptian monument tomb that made me think mummy. I didn't even see the name. I just saw the comment. Awesome. Mummies were fighting in a war with an aquatic race to keep the flood from the. You know what, AJ? You don't even realize what you just did. The flood is a huge part of my campaign. It's part of the Great Betrayal. There's this thing that happened in this it was a big moment. There's this massive flood that took out 2 nations, and that's what caused this crumbling of all the rest of the nations. So a flood, in fact, I don't know why I was about to write that down here. Let's go back to the drawing board. Special key to enter. I'm going to put flood/water, water flow redirect. which then puts it onto Darius, which is a druid, and so he's going to have some stuff there. Water flow redirect, and that is going to open the door. And there's going to have to be some sort of water lore there as well, plus underground. So that's more so a note for myself with my own world lore. So awesome, AJ, love the addition. Let's go. Could be discovered by Freak Flood event. Yeah. That's cool. The party is the Wanderers. If so, why is the party against the Wanderers? They were against the Wanderers until they stumbled across them. Completely trusted them, completely, those times where the players have a moment to fight or talk or whatever. They not only chose to talk, but they laid down their weapons and they completely surrendered themselves. And the Wanderers were like, oh wow, like this is not normally the response we get from people. So I had the face of the group I was like, all right, make a general charisma check to see how you're coming across with these people and all that stuff. Natural 20. I was like, whoa, baby. This is a big moment, right? The dice are telling a story. The players have chosen a path, and the dice are telling a story. Let's follow this. So they're in with the Wanderers pretty good now, and they know more information that I never would have thought they knew. Heck yeah, AJ's Dragon videos. Let's go. Fizzban's coming out, baby. Let's go. Part of the lowest reach of the ruins still's flooded to this day. The secret entrance is underwater. Ooh, so water entrance. Underwater, lower parts still flooded, right? I'm loving all this stuff with water. You guys have no idea, this is so on point for the campaign. And I haven't even given you guys the prep yet. Matter flow, the ocean time, water temple, lore in the ruins is incomplete, so it can be ambiguous for the riches or great risk. Pharaohs were never known for keep great treasure in their tombs, plus curses. Oh yeah, curses, baby. They have to unleash a curse. Unleash the curse. A curse slash nightmare stuff. That sounds very not intimidating, but I know what I'm talking about. Blood fills a chamber that counterweights and lifts a massive stone tab entrance, but the mummy is now awakened and hunting. Oh, that's cool. Nat 20s are always impactful. AJ's formula pretty creative energy at this point. AJ's flow right now. He's flowing right now. He is flowing like this water that's flowing into the ruins. Let's go. Could also release leeches that cause exhaustion of alligator monster. Okay, hold up. So unleash the curse. We have a water chamber counterbalance once filled up. Drowning? No, they get through door. But leeches open and mummy awakens and starts to hunt down the body. Ooh, baby. All right. So now here we go. Hold up. Time out, guys. Time out. Water corruption causing PCs changes. Yes. AJE and AJ are teaming up together now. So the curse, where's the curse in here? Yeah. Turns them against each other. Symbol. All right, here we go. Symbolism. Nations turning on each other. Lore. Sweet, love it. Oh my gosh. The thing that's so perfect right now is what has happened is the theme of the campaign is like betrayal and trust and being able to come together and be better than what you were apart, right? And to truly trust. It's trust and betrayal. It's kind of like the theme of this campaign. So these 10 nations, there used to be 10 nations, and over time, through all these different events of people turning on each other and fighting, it's whittled down to only 4 nations left now. When the campaign started, there were 5, and during the campaign, I think it's session 7, they fell down to 4, and they're like, wait, what? There's only 4 nations, and there's a whole thing about memory and stuff like that. But anyway, this has happened before. There used to be 10 nations before this, and those 10 nations fell to nothing. And then from that, it almost like a cycle repeated itself. History repeated itself. 10 new nations arose, and now they're going through the same erosion process, right? So if they enter into this cursed tomb, I guarantee you part of that stuff is going to be this this like paranoia, and that's going to be foreshadowing towards the overarching picture of the campaign, foreshadowing towards what caused all this stuff to happen. Ooh, mwah, mwah, mwah. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. So timeout. Yeah, sorry, I did put you guys on timeout. Curse sounds like Pandora's box, literally. I'm gonna say Pandora's box. Lore is Pandora's box, right? All right, so here's the timeout. Box. Think outside the box. Pandora's box. Okay, great. So here's now the prompt for you guys. Even though we all have already started rolling with it, with AJ Pickett opening the floodgates. I'm here all week. So here's the prompt. The ruins, right? What's inside these ruins? The lore that you guys need to know that I'm trying to get across here is what's inside. I want there to be some sort of false necromancy situation or true necromancy. One of the rumors of the world is that the king of the Grasslands nation is undead, and he is some sort of like you could almost even say a lich in some way. The king of the Grasslands nation is a lich, for lack of a better description, and there's some sort of necromancy here. The intel that these the nation of Aldor, which is where the players are from, their home nation, is who sent them out here in the first place. That the intel has said that these ruins hold some sort of necromantic magic, right? This death magic and stuff, which can easily be spanned into what you guys are seeing about this ancient curse from the past, right? There's going to be possibly bodies here that are coming back to life from the ghosts. Even maybe they're ghosts here, that these ghosts from the fallen centuries past. Maybe that's what this whole vibe is. Maybe it's, instead of ghosts, maybe it's cursed creatures that are abomination type mutations. Because I can also say this, in the forest area that they came from, all the creatures there are turning and shifting and changing, and they have like tentacles like a displacer beast, Vrock, like these like vultures with like humanoid arms and stuff, lycanthropy, and all these type of twisted beast mutations and stuff. So maybe it's mutations is kind of where I'm leaning towards now. Inside these ruins are these twisted humanoid mutations, twisted abominations, like aberrations that are just completely weird and terrible, a tentacle, mouth, teeth, eye nastiness, right? And that's what's inside here that they have to either escape and seal up, or who knows, right? So when they enter into these ruins, what are in these ruins? We talked about some water stuff, we talked about some flood stuff. The prompt I'm giving you guys is what types of things are in here that hint at some of the history that we've been talking about. There used to be 10 nations, that these 10 nations have already fallen before, but I don't want to show my entire hand. I don't want to show the whole thing. And again, I'll take care of the lore part of this thing, because I don't expect you guys to kind of be as up to date with the lore as I am. But what cool things are in this dungeon? We already have some cool things about the monster that's hunting them down and like searching for them. Super crazy. In fact, where the monster's hunting them down, starts to hunt down the party, I'm going to have hieroglyphics show the release and hunt down of party. So just to kind of make sure that they know that they're being hunted down. That's an interesting thing. Whoever opens this will, yeah, okay. What things are in here? We already have some water flood type vibes going on. The creatures, I'm leaning towards aberrations, abominations, stuff like that. They're down here. What kind of things do they find? The rewards of these old fallen nations. I'm not expecting you guys to make magic items right now. I'm just, again, vague general. And yeah, that, what's the goal of entering down here? I want the players to leave with the knowledge that this is something dark that is hinting at there being other nations, but I want them to almost get misunderstood by, they've found out that there's not 4 nations. There's actually, they've found out of 7, right? They have not found out that there's actually was 10. So what I kind of want to do is I want to play on that misinformation where they think that there's 7, possibly more. And I want to play on that by saying that they found other nations. And maybe they're like, oh, wow, there's more nations. But actually, this is other nations from hundreds and hundreds of years ago, from a long time ago. So yes, there are other nations, but we're talking about a different era, a different generation, right? That you're stumbling into. So I want to kind of have that duplicity between those two pieces of information. And then later on, they find out, oh my gosh, wait, that was from this long ago? Oh, whoa, you know? So that's kind of where I want to have them hit on. So I'm going to take care of that lore nugget right there. But what thing is inside of this that they're releasing. I feel like they're almost going to be unleashing something, and that's the thing, is they've broken into these ruins, they've released something and caused a problem, and then they have to like get out. That's kind of where my head's at, right? So now I haven't read the chat yet. I'm hitting back into the chat. Yes, this is Notion, by the way. Oh, sorry. I guess I could go back into here. So before I go back into this is the finishing up of my thoughts is, and I guess I should go in here. Water chamber. This is the ruins. But what's cool in Notion here, I can type /1 and it's ruins. And now that we're talking about ruins. Okay, cool. So I'm saying there's aberrations, lore from past duplicity. And I'll know what that means. And then I also want them to have in down here. Do I want that puzzle? They've kind of had the puzzle room from the water chamber to enter in here, so I think we're good with that. I also just realized that the ruins thing starts up here, and that's the cool thing, is you can drag this thing around. So I'm like, boop, ruins. There we go. So water chamber fill up. Oh yeah, that's the puzzle thing. So I can go back down here. Okay, cool, great. All right. And again, I'm going to read chat in a second, but I just want to finish my own brainstorm before I go to you guys, because I'm still flowing. So they go down there. There's these maybe hints at tentacle monsters. People affected by tentacle monsters. I don't know. People mutated in some way. I don't know. I want them to be able to get some information, or maybe there's some people suspended in stasis, possibly. I don't know, but then that's kind of a time thing. So I want to be able to, maybe they have dormant memories. Mutated humans with latent mind thoughts. I know how to talk to myself, guys. Okay, don't judge me. To show the past. Interesting. And then, okay, some sort of fight, some sort of battle, some sort of creature that's in here. I'm looking at my monster shelf up there. We got Roper, we got tentacle things, we got a big creepy dude. Mind flayers. Interesting. I'm writing down mind flayer. That'd be crazy to throw at a level 3 party. But that's kind of what I'm also thinking. I want them to find and that releases something terrible. Escape to seal it away for now. And then they have to find somebody to help seal it away. And so that means then they have to find clues on how to seal it away. This ties into Ivar's visions, and Ivar's seen visions of how to see it away from session 4. So, all right, cool. All right, now, here we go. We're going to the chat. Let's go. Okay. Where to start? We got, did I? Okay, I thought I just clicked stop streaming. Whoops. Cleric Corner has a great idea. Let's go. Okay. They could think they're drowning, but actually get sucked through a drain in a secret room. Yeah, Cleric Corner. That's exactly what I was thinking. That's what I have here. Drowning? No, they get through the door. Yeah. So we're synced up, Cleric Corner. Let's go. Timeout. Nerdy Steve. Only I do timeouts here. What are you doing? That's a red card on Nerdy Steve. Moderators, make sure the Nerdy Steve has a red. I'm just kidding, bro. Curse sounds like Pandora's box. Okay, cool. All right. Turning of pillars of a trident symbol redirecting water flow. I like the thing that makes me think of is puzzle ruins chamber thing. Puzzle trap room. Riddle that they fail. Fight stuff. All right, cool. You guys see what kind of where my mind's at and how I talk to myself. So, necrotic beacons that had tendrils penetrating into the dirt and spreading like parasitic fungus. I like them. We're getting into the necrotic stuff. Tomb contains a fountain of water that awakens plants. Ooh, see what's funny is the corruption of nature. Hints. It's like AJ. I feel like you know my campaign. Did you watch my AJ? Did you watch my campaign intro video? feel like you did. I'm just kidding. There's no way you did. Busy dude, man. I know the feeling. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So plant hints at plant corruption. Yeah, hints at plant corruption. Again, okay. So that ties into some of the stuff from before. Dr. Frankenstein's ancient lab with sleeping horror for monsters, hieroglyphics. Ancient language. How about that? I like that. Ancient language equals Ivar symbols. Cool. Nation of dryads. Yeah, the dryads is actually one of the races that's in the thing currently. So it's like this certain a type of person. Ancient race of beings. Ooh. Okay, cool. Slithering book of necromancy that's still alive and has an aura of madness. A nation of I'm putting in that book. We said we have a curse somewhere. I'm gonna put this at the end, so it's like rewards. Cursed book. Necromancy. Cause of betrayal. How to revive people. Oh, that's what the Grasslands Nation is looking for, is this book. There we go. This book, Grasslands key. That's what they're looking for. Book of Necromancy, spatial tear. Tomb contains a fountain of water. Yep. Spatial tear into the abyss or astral sea that it's leaking out of the altering magic. One thing as far as in this campaign world is I don't have an abyss or all that kind of stuff. I do have a nightmare realm, like a dream type realm. It's kind of like the Feywild and Shadowfell kind of merged together. So that's kind of that. My players purposely, we chose not to do a high fantasy like with planes and stuff, even though that's really what I want to do. I really want to do that. That'd be really fun. But I'm trying to keep it leveled on the material plane, so I don't want to get too crazy, especially at level 3. But I personally love that idea, Reno. Slithering trackers inside bodies that somehow never decomposed. Ooh, I love the idea of cursed magic item being in the ruins once they need. They need to in order to kill the BBEG. Ooh, the cursed book revives people. Abraxas wants it for his family. Ooh, similar to what campaign 1. So I can't do that. In my first campaign, the BBEG was trying to figure out how to revive his wife and daughter. So I can't have this guy do the same thing. That would be uncreative. So I'll come up with something else for that. But Abraxas wants the book or they could use that book to beat him or take him down, whatever. They could find the chest with the royal crest of one of the other nations. Ooh, so riddle, chest or chest of loot, with seal of another nation. Ooh, interesting. Question marks. All right. Amulet of the Sun God. Cool. If sun is one of the things in this game, there is sun as basically an entire school of magic in this world. Central antechamber that contains murals and tablets that tell of this cycle. Many are broken or corroded away. The center of the room is a puzzle that floods the room symbolically. Oh, that's really cool. I'm gonna put this next to the puzzle room, or the riddle. I'm just gonna tab it in there. Tapestries of other nations. Big picture of the betrayal that is different than the current times. Love it. 10 zombies representing each nation. Oh, that's cool. That's a lot of zombies, though. 10 different monsters from different places, but then that's going to be symbolic of the that's interesting. I'm gonna write that down for at the very end here for some sort of battle situation aberrations. 10 10 kinds of monsters with the nations. Okay, cool. They should find a chest with the royal crest. Got it. Enemies, slimes, oozes, gibbering mouthers, mimics. Ooh, ooze. I want to put an ooze down here. I want to put aberrations, ooze. Yep, gibbering mouthers. I got the mimics. Ooh, mimics. All right, cool. I have never used a mimic in D&D. I don't know why. I love them so much, but it just never made sense. I feel like it's because, like, in a meta way, I felt like it was cheating if I did mimics, because I could just, but I'm definitely throwing in mimics down here. Scratch that, check that box. Ancient telepathy fragments and memories. Uncorporeal undead are trying to warn them. Most PCs will immediately assume undead are bad. Oh, Vile. You did it, Vile. Oh, that's great. That's so great. That's what I was talking about earlier up here. Undead, necromancy. Where's the thing I said on necromancy? Necromancy. I don't know. So I'm just gonna put it down here. Oh, okay, there we go. Curse book of necromancy. No, I gotta put it towards the beginning. Flood, the enter the room, unleash nightmare stuff. Okay, cool. I'm gonna put it right here. So undead, but they are warning the players and not trying to fight them. Helpless spirits trying to warn of the past. Beautiful, Vile, beautiful. Fusion of bodies from people and monsters trying to create the perfect undead warrior. Also, the best warriors and nations are performing the killing past the warriors and weapons. I'm not seeing a merging of creating of warriors, because this is all like the destruction of stuff. And the only reason why I think it's a really cool idea, only reason why is because the nightmare realm is like almost like the White Walkers. They're creating this force that takes everything out. So it wouldn't be like an amalgamation creation type thing. But I see where you're going. Reward, amulet of the sun god. Oh, I see it. Oh, okay. Now I see what that comment makes sense. I'm gonna go back down to the rewards thing here. Amulet of hope. I type in caps a lot, don't I? Amulet of hope. Beacon in the darkness. All right. Cool reward. 10 different zombies representing each nation. Yeah. Okay. Now we're back to that. Whoa. Okay. And I kill a fungus that's creating portals in a nightmare dimension. So like a GIF, magic tomb showing paintings of lands shifting and changing over time. The Romans built aqueducts for those that came and couldn't fix because they didn't know how. Something about the architecture could not add up with the years to tell a story. Wait, the Romans built aqueducts that those that came after couldn't fix because they didn't know how. Ooh, past technology. Let me put this into lore. Where did I say lore? I said lore somewhere. I lost it. Oh, there he is. Haha, lore from the past. Ancient tech that hasn't been discovered yet. Cool. Twisted tree, treants, shabbling mounds, vampire dryads. What's left of the forest? What's left of the forest nation? Ah, that's so cool. AJ, I do feel like you've seen that stuff now. You're so in tune with this freaking campaign, bro. Aberrations. I'm also gonna put plant themed twisted oozes plus. Maybe the plants like merged. The plants merged with all this stuff, and it's all like, oh, the plant. I'm gonna write that down. Plant merged with creatures to create blah. Okay, cool. We're just past time now. We're flowing through here. Let me finish this up. Symbols of different pantheons representing nations. I'll see that. Fusion of bodies from people, maybe sort of like what Mass Effect did with the Crucible. Past knowledge is passed down that can solve the problem, but isn't finished yet. Yes, the lore. Where'd the lore go? There we go. And then info on how to stop it. Yes. That's huge. Star. I love Mass Effect. Wicked Turtle. That's exactly what I've felt and synergized with this whole thing. Part of the inspiration, possibly subconsciously. So yeah, love it. Mind Flayer Mummy. Oh baby, I think that's going to be the big bad dude. Mind Flayer Mummy. Mummy. Fusion of bodies from people and lots of things. Okay, the tomb is not meant to keep things out, but to keep things in. So lots of options for ancient defenses. The fusion of bodies from people and the monsters create the perfect undead warrior. Oh, yeah, okay, we got that part. Gnome flares, nice. Good night, super chats win a free Luna click. Oh my gosh, Luna lick. Luna's my dog. Sweet. Coulter Wilson. Oh, Nerdy Steve. I got you, man. I'm just now getting caught up to the chat there. Coulter Wilson with a $10 super chat. I just now saw it. Items. Weather journal noting of places and people that were supposed to meet at the ruins. Monster. Mutant cave fisher humanoids that were trapped underground because of the water. Think the descent. Ooh, I'm gonna add in there. Ooze mimics. I'm gonna put water zombie twisted plus curse. All right, sweet. Love it. And meet at the ruins. Ooh, a journal. Yeah. I can put that here in the towards the beginning. I can put journal. Oh, what? Oh, shoot. Journal or storyboard of what is inside. Love it. The girl, the bard broke up. Necromancy, Twisted Resurrection, Pet Cemetery. Zombies, Unknown Nation could be in it. Figuring out the puzzle history within tables, unwitting. The finishing of the puzzle is what unlocks the Trant mummy. Typing in caps just means you're excited. This is true. I'm very excited. Tomb contains a portal to the past. Going through it, you have 12 hours before you're pulled back to the present day. Ooh, a dream. Oh, hold up. AJ, I'm giving you inspiration for your for all these things. AJ is coming in here and just throwing bows. You guys are all just killing it. Vials blowing my mind multiple times. I don't even want to start. Reese is going crazy. I don't even want to start doing shout outs because my goodness, it's been this whole thing of so many different cool ideas across the board from all you guys. This is so awesome. Okay, so what was I saying? So I'm gonna do dream jump into the past / dreams / window to explore the past, then wake up. Love it. Wow. Here in the stream on editing my campaign. Nice, you're editing your campaign. Yeah, that's funny. Algoid Obelix steals memory and mimics victims with a stolen memory. Nice. Wait, Algoid Obelix. I'm gonna write that down. I'm not familiar off the top of my head with Obelix. No, I thought that was the Jublix. Jublix is the slime abyss slime lord thing. Demon lord. Okay, so I'm gonna type in algae. Oh wait, algae Obelix. Yeah, Algoid Obelix. Oh, is that what the thing is? Okay, cool. Sweet, sounds good, love it. Boom. Wow, awesome, guys. That was awesome. That was super cool. Appreciate all that. This was the brainstorm session, and that now is when I would go through all of these crazy ramblings that I've said and start to actually put together something that is coherent. And I would even do something along the things like with the sketch pad. Oh, I guess I could show this. I even had this all set up. Sketch pad, and I'd be like, okay, so there's the ruins, and there's the mummy, the central chamber we talked about. There's a central chamber. This is the mummy thing that gets awakened. They enter in through here, and there's all this stuff that leads throughout, and then the mummy's going to be trying to chase down after them and like look for them as they're wandering around, and the map would probably look like that. Yeah, so anyway, I'm gonna crash for the night because man, I was sick all day today, but thank you guys for joining me here with this and brainstorming our butts off. That was super cool. I hope y'all saw the creative process that I had before I watched the chat, and then I'd love to see the back and forth between all you guys that we can kind of do this together. And then it's really cool that whenever I do start telling these stories, you guys are in this chat, kind of were part of it, you know, and you can see some of the stuff that you said or you just got all of our brains rolling with. And that's what the coolest part is here. So thanks to all you guys for coming out. This is always really fun. Mind flares, and if my party dies, I can also blame you guys partially. So awesome. Stay creative. Think outside the box. Watch out for those mind flares. I pressed the button. I pressed the wrong button.